the new Mathews are here.
They are. You excited?
I am excited, yes.
So am I. I'm very excited.
Let's go look. Come on. All right, I'm going back here. That's the accessory package.
Yep.
That is custom this year.
Preview kit.
Yeah, all the preview kit. That's everything for Mathews. Here, you can take the long one, the 33.
Yep, 33.
I'm gonna take out this 29.5. It's like taking Excalibur out of the freaking stone.
Yes.
All right.
Are you chosen?
I'm pretty excited about this. What have they done different?
Well, obviously that is a new color.
New color.
I'm actually really digging that gray.
Limb shift technology.
Yes.
I'm excited to learn about this because there is nothing on it anywhere. And then new grips.
Yes, new grip.
All new grip, which feels amazing. That was one of the big things that so many people did not like about the Mathews was you had to always pull off the grips and put side plates or something else on it. But
yeah, so they added a texturing to the back of it. It looks like it's still about the same design as their Engage grip that they had before. So it's still kind of narrow, but there is that texturized gripper on the back. So hopefully that will be a lot more better for the
a lot more
shooter.
better?
A lot more better.
Perfect.
More better.
Okay. Can we build them out?
Yeah, we're going to build them out.
Let's build them out and let's shoot them through paper and see what this limb shift is all about.
Yep, we're going to get it figured out.
Yeah. No more changing top hats. No more anything crazy. They've got it all set and you're just doing a limb shift, which to my knowledge, literally just takes the limb and moves it in or out.
That's kind of what I'm gauging it as well. So we will just have to play with it and kind of look and see. But yes, that's kind of the general consensus of what I'm hearing is we're actually just shifting the limbs, not the cam.
Right.
All right, let's go grab some stuff and get it set up.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. So this is the Mathews preview kit that we received. This is everything that goes, or the options that you can get with this. UltraView sight, let's start there, because that's my favorite.
I'm a big fan of UltraView as well. So here is a UltraView Mathews Genuine sight. This is only available from Mathews. So you got a 5-pin horizontal, a vertical 3-pin, or horizontal 3-pin. That's the options that you can get. Ooh, I like the new case.
It just says Mathews on it.
It's nice though.
It is nice. It is that is one of the benefits of that sight is the packaging, everything that comes with it. That is all new. That is an entirely new sight. Nothing.
That is completely different. Wow.
Look at that specific bridge lock arm. There is
That bar is tiny.
nothing to it.
That is tiny.
There's nothing to it.
That is nice.
Spare vis ring.
Yep.
That is the 5-pin horizontal, whole new light fixture.
Yeah, for your light kit to turn it on, it's all right there. You just got that one button.
Does it dim and brighten everything there?
It does.
Okay. There you go. Yep. There it went off.
So I wonder, does it have a bubble light as well?
So that was the only thing that really jacked me up this year late in the evening was when the light shined down right on that bubble, it almost blacked everything else out. So if that's the case, they've 100% fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally never used the light bubble either. I think
Yep, it goes that way.
Yeah, it should. Okay, yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Very smooth still. I feel like it's pretty much the same operating gears.
Yeah, it's just a new housing.
Yep.
Shorter bar. Shorter bar, new arm.
Very nice. I like
Completely reconstructed. And so now they have also in this preview kit, they have the Bond grip system.
Yep, so that is the new grip, is called the Bond.
Right.
Oh, here's the side plates as well.
In case you want side plates. You're traditionally you want to do side plates. So
You have some side plates as well.
with the new Bond grips, like we said, it's got a little bit of a higher profile on the side. It's a hard plastic, and then it's got the grip in the back, right where you need it. And you can color customize it with however you want. So I mean, if you've got the gray and you want to go with the gray and keep it all, I mean, for all
There's different thicknesses as well.
Yep.
So you have more like the standard engage, which is like what's on the bow currently. You have more of a contoured grip, which shows everything right here.
Yep. So
Or you
they
have more
did
of a
it
taper.
in line with like almost like a pistol grip.
Yeah.
Right? Which I really, really like for the way that I grip the bow, which is a super high and then I break my wrist down. So it's got that really wide contoured grip right there.
I like this taper grip. Just
Nope.
initial feel on this, I like this taper grip so far.
I like the contour.
I haven't played with that one yet though.
Do you want to play with my grip?
I do.
Okay, perfect. And then the engage grip, I think, is what comes on it regular.
Yep, that's
and
the
it's
same.
all, yep, it's all got the shot sense technology built into it. So
Yep, that was introduced on 2023 in newer bows, if I remember correctly.
how was that contour? You like the contour?
I actually do like that.
I like that a lot.
I do like that too.
All right. And they also sent us
Some stabilizers.
some stabilizers,
Obviously in that new color, which
Yep.
is called Shale.
and they've got the Kuyu low pro quivers and the XO limbs, or limb legs, sorry.
Limb legs. Yes, sir. Awesome.
They already came with the QAD Mathews
Yep, so that is the
Ultra
MX2.
Rest on them.
Yep,
So
MX2.
we're gonna leave those on there. We're
Yes.
just gonna build it out with those. And then we're gonna put all of this stuff on it.
Yep. Build it out and make it look pretty.
And we'll argue about who gets to put the sight on their bow.
I'll let you put it on.
There we go. Ultra View fan, because I have the hat. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, there you
See,
go. Yep.
I have to put it on. All right. Well, since you gave me the sight, I'll let you build first.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm obviously doing the 33 because I'm a longer draw length. So I'm going to put it on 30 inches. This is already set, I believe, at 29.
It is.
So I'll just throw some 70 pound, 30 inch mods in there, but we'll get it built up. I'm gonna shoot I believe the Sonic out of this guy. I am a big fan of the Sound Connect system, but we do have to take it off in order to fit it on our vise. Right there. All right, so I'm gonna be setting this up with the Sonic 6.0. This is like a 470 grain arrow. So we are on the same axle lengths as last year. So I assume it's going to be the exact same draw cycle, which I shot the Lift for 2024. I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the speeds I was getting out of it. And it was a good, comfortably shooting bow. Got our center shot all set up. So what I'm going to do now is we'll get the accessories thrown on there real quick. All right, so they sent us a 10-inch stabilizer. I'm going to throw on to the front. So I'm pretty much setting this up as a hunting bow. I never run a back bar for hunting, but there's plenty of guys out there that do. It is a nice option if you want to be able to really customize how the bow feels better or how it holds. Which, like I said, I'm not too worried about that. I'm just strictly hunting with my bow. Grab this quiver. So Brian, I think Mathews is going to probably do really well this year, especially you don't have to press the bow anymore to be able to tune it. No more top hats. Getting good speeds out of them.
So Mathews has always been a seller, right?
Yes.
The bow sells itself. Customer service is phenomenal. My only concern with is if someone is messing with the limb shift, because when it leaves here, it's going to be perfect.
Correct.
We make sure it is, right? But I just don't want someone to think, oh, it's not shooting straight, and then go right to that. You know what I mean? That would be my only concern.
But I mean, you know, that's any bow. Any bow can walk out the door and people will start messing with their rest and stuff like that.
Sure.
Which it's obviously wouldn't be as detrimental of a change. However, yes, I get what you're saying, where people could start messing with stuff. They could maybe overturn it or strip it
Right.
out. So yes, but that will be, you know, obviously on the
I
customer.
would still highly recommend bringing it to a shop and letting them, you know, let's run it through paper. We'll make sure you're the one shooting it, that you're getting a bullet hole, but we're the ones ultimately responsible for making sure that it's safe.
Correct. Yeah, I'm very excited to get this shooting and mess with that new system.
Yeah,
So it's pretty much set up. One thing I don't have is a sight.
you better figure it out. Want to slap that on there? Just for funsies?
Yeah. make it look like a complete bow minus the sight.
And you don't need the vise anymore, do you?
No, sir.
So I'm gonna trade you.
It is all yours now. One thing I got left to do is figure out a sight, and I got to get the cable tied in for our.
Yeah, I put all your
wrist.
stuff right there.
I'm just gonna press it and run it through the cable.
So we're gonna center this thing up, put some knock sets and a D loop on it. I'm just gonna shoot the same arrow that JR is with the Sonic. Tying this on, making sure my arrow is level. Right there it is. Tying this up with about an 1/8 inch gap just to avoid any knock pinch. It is a 29.5 inch riser, or axle to axle, sorry. So it's gonna be, that string angle is gonna be kind of extreme. You wanna ensure that you don't have any knock pinch in it.
How's it going over here?
Oh, you know, it's so much better when you build a bow for me, so I don't have to do all this mess, you know?
Yep.
Or assemble it, rather.
Yeah.
We're not actually.
Build, assemble, same difference.
We're not building. All right, what else are you doing to yours?
I am changing out my draw length.
We're going full send on this. With the sight, the new one, Mathews specific from UltraView. Kind of excited about it.
I am too. I would really, I think really enjoy that 3-pin horizontal.
I do too. Definite game changer, but this is, like we said, has changed up a lot, and it's Mathews specific, so you can't even get it from the UV site. It's a Mathews dealer direct.
Yep.
And then we are going to run this standard 10-inch bar, which the convenience of this is I mean, if you're traveling, you can slide it all the way back and lock it down. It's still going to fit into your case. If you don't want such an extensive bar, you can move it to whatever length you want. So it's really convenient, I'll say.
100%.
Yeah. Because I normally don't run, I run probably a 6 or 8-inch bar. So for me, it would probably be in this region here. And then I've got to go get the bolt for the sight that we left in the back. But I shall
I got it.
tie that in. This is always an exciting time of year, just because all the new releases, you know, all the new bows, all the new technology. It's just, what else can they do, right? It's come so far in such a short amount of time that being able to keep up with the times, I don't know what else they can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how much more can we expect in the years to come?
Correct. Yeah, I think we're really hitting a cap on the engineering aspect of the bows. There's just going to be constantly kind of redefining, not really re-engineering the wheel, but there's only so much that can be done.
So we're going to have to set these like we do with all the QADs come at full draw, so I'm not going to tighten it down all the way yet. Then we're going to run this new bridge lock through here. I'm going to run it relatively close just to get it set up. Yeah, the adjustability on this is going to be phenomenal, as per usual. I think it's going to be really good. That's it, bud. I think we're ready. You want to shoot these things or what?
I do.
We got to time our rest still. Well, now that we've got all this stuff on here, we didn't weigh them. But I would imagine that it's the same. Do you have weights on them?
Bow weight, bare bow, is 3.99 pounds for your 29.5.
3.99 pounds, so just shy of 4, so, you know. And what were they at last year? 3.75.
I believe so.
Right, with the lift?
So more than likely adding that new limb shift technology.
Yep.
It's going to add a little bit more weight
Yep.
there, more than likely. And then the 33 is coming in at 4.26 pounds.
Still super light.
Very much so. And so we have a brace height on your bow at the 29.5 is a 6-inch. We got 6.5 on the 33.
6-inch brace height. That means it's going to be fast.
Yes, so the IBO on that is 348 feet per second at 80 pounds.
At 80 pounds.
They do everything at 80 pounds.
Okay. So I got a 28.5-inch, 70-pound mod on here. So let's see what this thing is doing draw weight wise. Let's time this rest and let's throw some arrows through it.
Yep.
All right, so the new Mathews Lift X, 28.5-inch draw, 70. Actually, let me see that scale right behind you. We're going to check the draw weight of this. Zero it out. Here we go. Little hump right there at the end. Little bit. 71.7, holding 11.7 pounds. So we're not going to change anything. We're going to let it run like that. And we've got the Garmin on. First shots, first impression. I really like the grip. That is just, now that I've drawn it. Super dead. There is no vibration in that thing whatsoever.
281.
281. What's that, 470 grain arrow?
470.
470, which is a little bit heavier than I normally run. Normally run about a 450, especially for around here. So another 2-3 feet a second is putting me right at 285, which is where I like to be. Just because it's going to go through anything here. I mean, it feels phenomenal.
Yeah. If you dropped another 20 grains off that arrow, you'd be...
Back wall is super firm. It almost feels like a limb stop on it.
You'd be close to probably almost 290 if you were at 450.
285.
Okay. Shoot one more, get a good average.
So 281 to 285, we're shooting, call it 283.
Shoot one more.
Okay.
We'll get an average.
Again, 28.5 at 71 pounds. A little bit hot, but it's not pulling hard at all. It's very consistent. Back wall stiff. Just dead, 286. So call it a 284, 285. 285 is really respectable.
Average, according to the Garmin, is 284.3.
I gave him a point. So, super smooth, super dead.
Sounds very quiet.
You want to shoot it?
Shoot it.
You're gonna hate it even more.
All right. So what's everybody's first impression? I'll stab you. Watch out.
I know. It's super smooth all the way through. First pull felt like there was a little bit of dump at the end, but it's set at 28.5, so it's going to be perfect for you. The grip is phenomenal. Yep. Watch this. Dink. Right there. That little bit. But zero vibration.
Zero vibration in this bow.
Yeah. Zero.
Dang. This is at 28.5.
Yes, sir.
What's the arrow?
470.
470.
You guys are getting an average of 282.
284.
284. Ooh, this is impressive.
Yep.
This is a good.
I know.
IBO is rated for 348.
At 80 pounds though, which I would like to put 80-pound mods on there.
You can rip this thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. That bow is quiet and dead.
And it's dead. That's probably the quietest that I've shot.
Yeah.
I'll probably say ever.
That's gonna be a tough bow to beat,
Yeah,
man.
quit being so excited.
Holy cow. Let me see that one more time. One more. Did you guys shoot the 33 on?
Not yet. No, this is just me and you. We're not letting JR play at all.
Jesus.
I know.
This is.
I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to what I'm already
This is gonna
shooting.
be- I don't
And
think
feel the back wall is firm.
Yeah. Dude, this is.
You just rip on it.
Yeah, you can.
That limb deflection is insane though.
That is a quiet. There is zero vibration in this bow.
None.
Wow. That's a new sight too.
Yeah.
That's slick.
Yep.
We like to call it Slick Willy, if you will.
Have you guys messed with the tuning?
Haven't touched it yet. This is the
doing
first
first
shot. So you
shots.
just jumped in.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to work and I'll let you guys finish off.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The 33. Let me have those limb legs so I can set this thing down, if you will. So I'll fetch your arrows.
Okay. All right, so I will do the first thing as well. We'll get draw weight. Very smooth, very smooth. So this is coming a little bit hotter, 72.7 pounds. Holding 11.2 as well. So I'm gonna leave it there.
I would.
All right, first shot. Oh, yeah, super smooth. Yeah, very, very solid back wall.
Yeah.
I'm ripping on it and it's not.
Yeah, I was pulling hard.
It had a little bit of a snap to it.
I wonder if it was because of the,
That rest.
the rest. I'll check it.
Super dead.
I'll check the timing of it when you draw it back this time.
Super dead.
That's good.
Yeah, super dead. 289.2.
One more. So, and what's that draw length, 29?
This is at 30.
Oh, you're at 30?
I put it at 30.
Okay. Just smooth.
Yep, super smooth. It's holding really well, it feels like. $296.2.
Let's do that one more.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of inconsistencies. We had 289, 296.
We had 280 and some change, then 289, then it jumped to 296, which is odd. So,
We'll get a good average. Okay, one more. Yeah, this thing's just super smooth.
$287. So what average? Take out the 296. You're probably running 289, 288 is your average.
Yeah, I'll shoot one more. We'll make sure we have a good average.
You just like to shoot it.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. I want to run it through paper and see what kind of tears we're getting next, and then let's bow doctor it up.
Yeah, God, that thing is
I know.
butter. 286. There we go. So
Yep.
we're like 287-ish
Yep. Yep.
for good average. I dig it.
Which is for here really good.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
I mean, you don't need to go super crazy fast. 285 is,
That's perfect.
yep. So we're gonna run yours through the paper.
Yep.
And let's see what kind of tear we get. Just don't do the bottom right because there's already a hole there.
We can fluff it.
Yeah.
All right. This should hopefully tune out pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the rest that came
Center shot
with
perfect.
us. Yep. So it's got a little bit of a left tear.
Knock left. Yep.
Yep.
Let me shoot one more just for good measure.
Yep, same.
Consistent knock left.
So knock left tear.
Okay. So I need to get.
I'll get your Allen key set. All right, so the limb shift technology essentially is, we're not moving the cam, we're actually gonna move the actual limb itself. So we're changing the left to right deflection. I think you just had to unlock it, right?
Nope. Then there
Oh,
is your. So
okay.
you got to take your axle screw out, and then you're going to have a different Allen head to actually.
And it actually tells you on here to turn it forward towards the,
So is that the way it is?
yep, you wanna, so you're going knock left, right?
Yep. So I'm going to
Correct.
move it left.
Yep.
Let's look at this. Yep, there we go. It's moving.
It's moving the whole limb, right? So it's moving the limb closer to the actual cam itself.
And I'm just gonna do a small adjustment. So that's about a 1/8 of a turn that I did there. And then
we're gonna do the bottom as well.
On the bottom.
That's kind of crazy.
So we're gonna take.
Now, would you
screw out.
recommend shooting it with the axle screw out?
No, I'm gonna put them back in.
Okay. Good answer.
Highly do not recommend
The
that.
bow doctor. So this one's going opposite. So same turn. And you can see it when it moves the mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna put our axle screws back in.
This
And
is
it turns super easy. There's a little bit of tension on there, but it wasn't anything hard. So that is one thing I worry about is how fast could it wear out. But hopefully Mathews always does a lot of testing.
yes.
And I'm sure it has passed vigorous testing.
This isn't something that they just slapped together
Correct.
and said good luck.
Okay.
Here's this.
All right. Let's see what that did for our tail.
Yep. Come down a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that has moved it.
That did move it, but now it's still going. Actually, it went the other way.
Now no, I just kind of tore that paper a little funky.
Actually, that's a bullet hole.
Yeah. Let me shoot it one more time.
Yeah.
So as you saw there, I mean, we had anywhere from a 1/8 inch to a 1/4
I
inch.
said that's about a half inch man measurements. You know what I mean?
This one's more like a 1/2 inch.
Yeah. So, and then
They
this
weren't
one,
far off actually,
no.
because they're just kind of turning that paper.
But then we
a
only
little
did an
funky.
1/8 of an inch of turn on the
Yeah,
limb shift technology. I like saying that.
those are very cool.
All right, you want me to move the paper or are you going to leave it?
No, we can leave it there.
All right,
And
let's try it out now.
shoot it one more time just to make sure we are good, which I feel like. should
Yeah.
be. I actually don't mind this engage grip.
Come down
the
a little
standard
bit. Yeah, that's money. That's, yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so literally one adjustment.
Yep,
That's, I mean,
damn near perfect right there.
yeah. One adjustment, it was literally an 1/8 of a turn on both limbs and it just took it out like that.
Yep. I really dig that.
Yes. And I'm telling I like this grip. That was one of the big deterrences for me in previous renditions is I didn't care for the grip. And I think with that contour grip, I would like it even more.
Yeah, 100%. Because this is just that standard engage grip, and they just added that texture into the back, which I'm already actually really liking. I'm not feeling any torque. I did notice a little bit with my lift last year is I did have a little bit of torque when I had that engage grip on there. I did put the ARCHERY grip on there.
Yep.
And it takes care of all that for me. But yes, I would definitely want to play with the other grips to see what I like the most.
And that Kuyu, that breakup is amazing.
Kuyu Verde, it's a solid pattern. It is a solid pattern. All right, now on to the 29.5. Let's get it tuned up.
All right. All right.
Okay, we got a little bit more of a considerable tear.
Yeah.
Not right. Which kind of makes sense because you're at 28.5. This tear might be a little stiff for that, which is kind of in that indication. Normally, knock right tear is going to indicate that's a stiff spine.
That's only a 300 though, right?
There's a 300. I've got
That should be perfectly fine.
175. It's a little bit long.
Ah, gotcha.
It is a little bit long.
Let's do one more
Yep.
before we make an adjustment. But it's still shooting phenomenal. Just smooth.
Right there looks good. Yep. Not
Yep,
right.
same. All right.
Would you like to do the honors of making your adjustments?
Yes, I would. I'm very, very curious, like a cat. That's why my friends call me Whiskers.
Because you're curious, like a cat.
All right, so limb shift technology. Vanna, will you do the honors of holding my bow?
I've got your bow.
All right, so start at the top, pulling out this limb screw here.
Axle screw.
Axle screw, rather, sorry. I really Yeah, I'm digging it, man.
I am too.
Really, really liking it. So knock right.
So we're gonna move it right.
Yep.
Follow the knock.
Follow the knock.
You wanna go ahead and just take that other screw out too?
Yes, sir. Uno momento, por favor. Is that actually a Torx bit or no?
No, they're Allen's. Allen.
As you quote him from The Hangover. All right.
And then it's gonna be the
Third one.
No, that guy.
Oh, the big one. All right,
The
so
biggest, no, keep going.
keep going. The
That's
biggest.
30 seconds, I believe.
Oh yeah, there she is. All right, so we are going to move it to the right. Let's see here, because it's got a dial on here. Joey, if you want to look at this. So it's a little hard to see, but there is a dial with a master spline and it tells you left and right. So as I engage this, it's just going to, I'm going to turn it to the right. It's a little stiff, but that's a good thing.
Probably go a little bit more, because you had a little bit more of a tear than I did. Yeah, there you go. Let's try that. So that was about almost a half turn.
Yeah. So let's do a half a turn here as well. And it's going to the right, so it's coming this way. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. That makes it, that's a ton easier than the, hats or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. I can normally swap out top hats, and I would say doing top and bottom, just flipping them, I could do it in 2 minutes. This 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Cutting that tuning time down in half, so that way you're not having to worry about messing with stuff, and you can do this out in the field too.
I'm not going to paper tune out in the field.
Well, you could. If you're going out west on an elk hunt, wouldn't hurt to maybe take a piece of paper and test it. You never know with altitude, elevation.
All right.
Which I went out west this year for my first time, and we shot out there and
Was it different?
didn't notice any difference.
Well, there you go then. It's not like a carburetor.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Go up just a hair right there. Hot dog.
Did that just nail it?
I think it did. It's still a little bit knock right. You got a
Little bit knock right, but
So we'll move it just a hair more.
yeah. That adjustment is so easy. It's not a big deal.
Going from almost a 3/4 inch tear, almost an inch tear, to that's about an 1/8 inch now.
Yeah.
And it was a half a turn, so I do like another
Another quarter.
1/8. Yeah, quarter.
Yeah, this is so convenient. It's almost worth it.
It is.
You know what I mean? Just from our point of view, where you are the bow doctor, I'm just do my own work. It makes that adjustment so much easier, especially coming from where you don't need to press.
Correct.
But I would still say, hey, JR, check over my work.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely, if you don't feel comfortable doing stuff like this, don't do it at home.
Going to the right.
Yep, we're still not right.
Yeah. All right. I can't get over how easy that is. And it just literally moved. It takes the limbs going from here and it literally just pulls it in this way to change.
Yep. Yeah, that is very, very cool.
Yeah. And put these.
Yeah. I was just looking at the reference marks.
Yeah. So they're a little hard to see, the reference marks, but I think once you get them in the right light, it's super easy. Just like that's why I had him come over here and really take a look at it with the camera so you could see. But this is, in my opinion, it's changing the game.
It is.
Super quiet. I mean, which Mathews has always been known for.
Super dead in the hand as well.
Super dead. There is literally zero hand shock coming out of that thing. Yeah, you can see ever so slightly the angle that changed on that limb. And it's not putting any cam lean in, right?
I do not see any.
Yeah, the cams, that's what they said in reading about it. They want to leave them set, so you're not necessarily having to change everything.
Yeah, it's not really changing the power stroke of the cam. It's just changing your limb deflection. Not even deflection, it's just changing your limb tolerance, I guess. Right there, looks good. There we go.
Money.
From back here, it looks pretty darn good.
Dude, oh my gosh. All right, so.
Right there, that was perfect.
Yeah, that was it. That is perfect. That is the definition of a bullet hole. And it was done in 3 shots, coming from a huge knock right tear. I mean, it was done, we were 2 minutes, 2 more shots, and it's done. So the lift or limb shift technology, it works.
On the Lift X?
On the Lift X, I mean, dang. Decisions to be made. This is gonna be the bow to beat, in my opinion. It's gonna be very, very tough, but this is gonna be the bow to beat. Any closing arguments, statements?
I'm impressed. That's all I can say is I'm
very
impressed. Very impressed with it. Super easy to tune, super good shooting bow, super dead, super quiet. Yeah, definitely get out there, guys. Go shoot them at your local shop, or like Brian said, come here. Come hang out with us for a day. We'll have some fun. All right, so there you have it, guys. This is the brand new Lift X from Mathews. Check them out. We got them on the website. We also have them in store. Obviously, you can't buy them online. But make sure you hit up our website. We got a lot of good stuff on the website for all of your archery hunting needs. And as always, we appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next videos for some more fun stuff.